Chapter 4, Mishnah 1. Having completed its discussion of the laws of Shema, the Mishnah turns to the laws of the Shemona Esrei. We recite the Shemona Esrei 3 times every day. In the morning, Shacharit, in the afternoon, Mincha, and at night, Arbit. These prayers were instituted by the rabbis to correspond to the Tamid offering that was brought twice each day in the temple. The morning Shemona Esrei is related to the Tamid that was offered in the morning. The afternoon Shemona Esrei is related to the Tamid that was offered in the afternoon. And the evening Shemona Esrei is related to putting the parts of the afternoon Tamid on the fire of the altar, which could be done at night. An additional prayer, Musaf, is recited on Shabbat, Yom Tov, and Rosh Chodesh. This prayer corresponds to the additional offerings called Musafim that were brought on those days. The period of time for reciting a particular prayer is based on the time when its related offering was brought. This Mishnah defines the latest time for each prayer, beginning with the Shemona Esrei of the morning, Shacharit. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. We may recite the morning Shemona Esrei until midday, because it corresponds to the morning Tamid, which had to be offered before midday. But Rabbi Yehuda says we may recite it only until the end of the 4th hour of the day, because, according to Rabbi Yehuda, the morning Tamid had to be offered within the first 4 hours. The Shemona Esrei of the afternoon Mincha, we may recite the afternoon Shemona Esrei until the evening, because this Shemona Esrei corresponds to the afternoon Tamid, which was brought in the temple before the evening. But Rabbi Yehuda says we may recite it only until halfway through the Mincha period, which was 1 1/4 hours before the end of the day, because according to Rabbi Yehuda, that was the deadline for the afternoon Tamid. The Shemona Esrei of the evening, Mariv, Arbit, the time of the evening Shemona Esrei is not fixed. That is, we may recite the evening Shemona Esrei at any time of the night, because it corresponds to the temple service of burning the Tamid, which could be done the entire night. The prayer of Musaf. We may recite Musaf the entire day, because the Musaf offerings could be offered at any time of the day. But Rabbi Yehuda says we may recite it only until the end of the 7th hour of the day, because according to Rabbi Yehuda, the Musaf offerings had to be offered within the first 7 hours.